Hi everybody. So here's a new week of races. This was the big race for this week, the 5 laps at Lemans. So I kind of cut together a few of the races here. This I liked this race, but it seemed like it never really worked out for me. So I tried a few different cars. The meta car was the Ford GT because of the high top speed. So anyway, there's a lot of bump drafting and banging in this race, and it can get pretty frustrating at times because some of the people who are driving these cars don't seem to understand how it's supposed to work. Anyway, here we go. This is the first race I did with the GT. So I started out in P6, not too bad. Yeah, some interesting choices. The Porsche is an interesting choice in this race. Yeah, here we go. There we go. 2 spots, or at least one. P5. So the big thing about this track in this layout is there's no chicane or chicanes on the back of the Kennel Straight on the back. So what you really need to do, and I heard this from another YouTuber, is you find a bump draft buddy. So once you get out there, you need to be able to bump draft. Because I think the top speed of this car is something like 280. But when you get out there and you get bump drafting with somebody, you can get up over 300 kilometers, that is. So, here we are, coming up on the Renault. Dropped in behind me. I don't know if he didn't see me or what there, but so I decided to bump draft with the Corvette. Alright, so see, look at the speed climbing, 297, 298, now we're at 300. And I'm pushing him along, so he's going that fast too. Buddy behind us doesn't seem to figure it out either. He could get in there and bump draft with us, but I don't know. He wants to get caught in the wind, I guess. See, he can't even pass us because we're over speed, right? So here comes that Renault up behind us because he's in my slipstream. But see, like, everybody's all over the place, and then I'm starting to get buffeted here and bump and smack. Right, so, but now you gotta kind of let it off a little bit. Down, down, down. Okay. Oh, somebody gets rear-ended. Corvette's off. Jeez Louise. You see all those people flying off into the dirt and people coming up from behind? So, anyway, I'm still in P6. It's crazy. I didn't hit anybody. The penalties, I think, are like two seconds for knocking somebody off, and the standard half. So here's the second part of the straight. I think this is the Indianapolis corner here. So a lot of people are out of control around here. No, okay, look. Oh, going off. And there we go. Nice. I picked up 3 spots on that corner. Up to P3. And Buddy here is about to take a penalty. Felipe Massa. A little wide. So here we go. I'm up into P2 now. Yep, there we go. He moves over a little bit. That's nice of him. Even though he was ghosted. So now we're into the curves, handling section. So the GT is not the best, right? But you just got to be able to know how to work it a little bit. Oh, P1 took that corner a little hot, and he went right off the edge. Whoa! Right smack in the back there. Anyway, managed to keep the speed up here. Speed up quickly, and all right, there we go. So I'm a little wary here, a little nervous. I'm going to get rear-ended. I'm going into the double chicane here. The high-speed portion seems like everybody's playing good. I made a little deep there, I guess. I'm just going to let him go because I don't want to fight. I don't want to end up in the dirt. Anyway, so let's see if I can't keep him as my bump draft buddy for the back on the straight again. So in the slipstream. It's a long lap, right? It's almost 4 minutes a lap, so even only 5 laps is a 20-minute race at least, right? So, come on, I gotta catch up. I get over a second behind, now I'm over a second behind. I'm out of the slipstream. right? And Dragao 35 is in the Renault behind me, and he's got somebody who's going to be bump drafting him. So I think I'm outside the slipstream here. Oh, no. I should catch back up with him. Trying to stay with him. He's all... I don't know if he's trying to cancel the slipstream or what, but... Yeah. Buddy behind me is gaining on me faster than I'm gaining on them. See, I'm going to drive all over the place. Swerving all over the back straight there. Anyway, so this is pretty much what this race is about. Strategy on the straight, right? Finding somebody you can bump trap with. Okay. He's all over the... I'm not sure if he's playing with a controller or what. He's not very smooth, and he's like, I think he's trying to break the slipstream, which if I get bumped from somebody from behind, that's fine. You can break the slipstream all you want, but I'm through there and smashing people. Down to the corner again here. I know he's on the inside, so I'm going to leave that space and not cut it quite as tight. But turn it off a little bit so I can duck inside the slipstream again. And, yeah. Come on, Mr. Rhino, catch up. His car's not quite as speedy as these GTs. So, alright, here we go. Minneapolis again, a little bit wide. Just trying to stay in the pocket here. Oh, lost a spot, but nobody's in the dirt. Plus, both these guys are taking penalties, and he just punted him off. Believe it or not, so I got punted into the dirt. He just picked up a 4-second penalty for that. Nice. So, anyway, there we go. The trick is to get these corners lined up so you're turning into them before you even start. Right? You gotta turn earlier. So, anyway, so this is how this race goes, sort of. Get that corner well. E2. Nice. I think I was up in P1 for a little while, but this is pretty much as good as it gets the whole time for all 4 of the races I mixed in here. Anyway, and there we go. I don't know if I clipped the grass or I got on the gas too early or what, but now I'm down to P5, P6, P7 probably. Oh, P5. So, that's the story of these races. Let's fast forward to lap 4. Down into this corner here. Everybody's kind of... I leave it room on the inside because I know he's there. So, try to do some good racing. But, I move myself back up to P4. Not pretty well, because a lot of noise. Jockey in there and then behind me. Roscoe decides to go around. And I get pumped off just a little bit, hard on the brakes. Whoa, and he rides in right off into the gravel. So, and then I get smacked. Now I'm off. And I think I got a penalty for that, even though I got run off. Anyway. So a little bit further on in lap 4, I hit the grass there. See that? Anyway, spun. Spent some time trying to turn myself around without getting it back into the gravel. I got dirt on my tires, and there it is, P11. So this takes a couple little mistakes, and you're right back at the back. So all the way from P1, all the way down to P11. And see, now I have dirt on my tires, so anyway, let's fast forward to P5. Or fast forward to lap 5, I think. See if we can't pick up one more spot here. Try to come up on the Renault. You know, give me a little bump, try to get some more speed up. Coming down into Indianapolis. No, and he just turns right out into me. Came out of his lane for some reason, his line, so they could put me into the wall. Fantastic, nice driving. Anyway, so there we go. Now down into P12, and that's where it ended. P12. Next race, I tried a different car. I tried the Citroen, or the Peugeot, I mean. Qualified in P9 this time. This car kind of works too because it's nice. It's got a good top speed. Plus, it looks pretty cool. I think I got a good livery going on there. The only bad part about this rolling start with these dual chicanes is you could end up being right at the very. You could end up in the chicane to start the race. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Second race. An interesting choice of the Porsche. I don't want to start passing it because I don't want to put anybody in the dirt. So I'm going to let off just a little bit and then down into the first chicane. Didn't pick up any places, but it didn't punt anybody either. And I didn't end up in the dirt, which is good too. So. And there's a nice line of cars that I can use to do bump draft buddy out on the back straight there. Oh, buddy. And I get bumped out wide there. That's a penalty zone for sure. Let's see if I pick up that penalty there. Yeah, I don't understand how I'm supposed to avoid that. But Polyphony seems to have set that penalty marker there, and I can't really do anything about it. So. Anyway. There we go. So you can see this one, it's not quite the same top speed as the Ford, but it's up there in the bump draft or in the slipstream. And these people, like he goes in and out of the. So I'm going to send the Porsche up a little bit. Try to get some slipstream, some speed going here, overspeed. Everybody's steering all over the place. A bunch of the drivers from the last time too, and I get a little out wide here, and I hit the into the dirt, into the wall, and I took the Genesis out too, which is not very good. So anyway, there we go, back down to P14. Fantastic. P15. Whoops. Close. So it's pretty hard to catch up again after you drop that many places, but I managed to, because of pit stops and whatnot, I managed to get up to P6 again, which was not too bad. There we go, back out onto the straight again. I'm trying to catch up to this GTR so I can get into his slipstream and have a little bump draft buddy down the straight. And I go off. Trying to catch up a little too much and cost myself a penalty there. See it? I think it's coming up here. Anyway, jump ahead to lap 4. There I am behind that Genesis again. I don't know if he remembers me from the first lap or not, but I don't know. He doesn't seem too happy to be driving around me. Slams into me a little bit, but that's coming up here. Just trying to keep with him so I can slipstream him on the straight. the old Ford GT, or swapping some paint up there, a little dusty. Still in their slipstream. There we go. Alright, I'm going to drive around. Oh yeah, see, they're bumping each other. He really doesn't want to give up that slipstream, so I'm not sure. It's like he never hasn't run this race yet before or something. I don't get it. I don't know. Some people just don't seem to get this. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm gonna set us up in a little train here, trying to get back into the rest of the group. 28 seconds, 27 seconds behind the leader. Oh, there's the Porsche again. 27 seconds behind the leader. I don't think they're even catching up to them. Unfortunately. Looks like he tried to hit maneuver me there. And then when we go into the corner here, he definitely comes nice and wide to make sure I touch the gravel there. I don't know what the point of that was. It would have been faster for him if he just kept his line. So the driving level doesn't really improve either way. Anyway, I finished in P6 in that race. Not too bad. And here's the third race, qualify P10. And I'm trying another car, the BMW here. I'm trying to see if I can't find an anti-meta car. Lap one, down in and boom, I get hit there nicely, fantastic, and he doesn't even stop. Just takes off. Fantastic. Anyway, let's jump ahead to lap 5 and get some slipstream going here. And buddy behind me does not seem to understand how it works. Bump drafting, he wants to just, well, and then he's going to try and push me out so that he can get in the slipstream. And then gives me a little extra. Nice. Pushes me off. Great. Thank you so much for that. So, this is a C lobby with an and I have an S for the SR, my SR rating, but I guess a lot of these people are a little bit further down than me. Anyway, so I finished in P7 there. Last race, qualified P5, back in the Ford GT. It doesn't seem like I can beat it. So, lap 1, here we go. Jockeying going on here. There's a McLaren F1. It's crazy. Ford GTs. Long. And I come down to the end of the straight here. A little bit of touching, a little bit of touching. I don't know, everybody seems pretty smooth there. That's good. Get out of the dirt. But they kind of start to pull away from me, and with their slipstream, I can't catch up to them. So, anyway, here we go, coming in, and boom! I get punted. Well, the whole group gets punted by the Corvette there. So, down to P9. I think I was in P5 at least, or P4 maybe even. And down into P9. Fantastic. A bunch of people are going to be serving their penalties coming up here. Back down to Indianapolis again, and I got on a little too early there. Spun myself out. I was all the way back up to P4. There's some pit stops in there, and then I drive into the gravel. Man, this is going so well. Anyway, did lose. So buddy's blinking there. I think he knows that I'm off, and I don't want to cut him off. Plus he's carrying the speed, so I give him a little extra space there. Anyway, kind of moved up to P9 there, but down to P9 or whatever. But. So this race was pretty tough, and to top it all off, because of all the bump drafting and banging there, my SR got knocked down to an A level. So if you liked watching this, please hit the like and subscribe if you want to watch more of this content. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.